Hello friends, welcome to my channel. And this is a report published by the Wall Street Journal. And what they're talking about is about the banks that are going to outperform or at least performing well in the upcoming sessions, which means in the upcoming weeks as well as in the upcoming months, because they are in the doldrum for quite a long time. But the kind of money the US market poured into the economy, and with the data we have, economic data we have, obviously banks have a chance to perform because banks are the lifeline of the economy anyhow. So what this article is saying is the economic recovery is likely to boost banks. So see, there is one more important thing, as we have noticed that the price of commodity are soaring up. So the companies which have lent to another companies which are related to industrials, which are related to roads and transports. So everything which are directly or indirectly related to commodity or steel, let's say, now when they are making profits, obviously bank is going to make profit because banks are the lenders. Now specifically, so this is not the complete article, but the thing is they have mentioned some of the companies name like JP Morgan, Chase, and it is not about they are referring these companies, but they are these companies or these banks, beg your pardon, these banks are going to disclose their result on Wednesday. So JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Goldman Sachs. So let's see how the stocks has already performed. And let me tell you one thing. So when they are saying that it's going to perform in a decent manner. It's not like it's going to bust up and you will get 100% to 500% in a week, because these are not those kind of stocks which move very rapidly. So be mindful of that. So we will check out some of the banks and their chart performance and how they are reacting. So we'll start with Citigroup. So okay, here we have, this is the monthly chart of Citigroup, and as you can see here that this stock uh, after 2008 crisis has been in a band. This is a bigger band inside which the stock is trading, although it is an uptrending chart even after 2008 2009, but not compared to the price performance which it had prior to 2008. Okay, so this is the higher band, and here we have. So for Citigroup, this is the chart of Citigroup. As you can see here, on the lower side you have 34 bucks, and on the upper side you have two targets that are 92 and $100. And if there is any shootout on the upside, a breakout on the upside, you will have $142 on the upside. So these are the three targets that we are looking at on the upside, keeping your lower side intact at $34. Now, one more stock will be Wells Fargo and Coop. We're just taking the examples because when we are talking about banks, then obviously each and every bank or most of the bigger banks, because one more thing I think I forget to mention here, because they are talking about the largest financial institutions. So it's not about I mean each and every company in the banking and financial sector is going to perform, but the thing is the majority of benefits will reap by the biggest institutions. Okay, okay, having said that, So this is the chart of Wells Fargo. So Wells Fargo is well placed means in terms of chart pattern compared to Citigroup. As you can see, this is well placed and it is trading at its near to its lifetime high. So we will specifically look for two or three levels for the time being, because it's been trading within a range. Okay, so here we have. So these are the levels that we are going to look at, and I will tell you why. Because you have your support level at 37.92 and your final support will be at $21.4 40. So the thing is, don't try to go below 21.40, and it has recently crossed a very important resistance of 37.92. So what we are going to look at will be two levels, and that is 56.97 and $68. Now I don't want to go beyond 68 for the time being, because after 68 we will have a fresh rally which is about to start. So we will wait for the stock to make a breakout above or beyond $68 on the upside. Okay, so overall there are indications even in the chart that prices are going to outperform. Let me give you an example of chart pattern of one more, which is JP Morgan and Chase. So yep, so even in JP Morgan and Chase you can see the price is quoting at lifetime high. So what you need to do here is, there is no level, okay, at least for this stock. Why I am saying this is because, as you can see here, the stock is quoting at, as I told you, lifetime high. So the support which you need to look at will be $143, and you can keep this stock open for an upside. But as far as any short-term trend or pattern is concerned, so here we are. But this doesn't make any sense, because if any stock makes a lifetime high, obviously it's going to move pretty long and it's not like pretty sharp, but it's going to go on for the next couple of months. So in a very short term you will have $197 as your next target, but you can keep your stop loss at $143, and you can go along with the targets in the longer term. So overall the banks are set to give you some big gains over a period of time, but these are some decent gains. These are not extraordinary gains which are expecting in the days or in the months to come. So let's see how the results will be and how will they perform in the upcoming sessions. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.